We'll see. Does your mom know you're watching this show? Welcome, everyone, to season 2 of the Friday Night BS show. Tonight, it's just the three of us. It's just three of us, the Long Ranger, Mr. Bruce up there, and my number 2, which he's changed her name on me. D is here with us.
You can't mispronounce it, can you?
No, D. No, I couldn't. Okay, you never know with me. I could mispronounce anything. So, I'm the king of mispronunciation. I mispronounced that. See what I'm saying? Tonight's show, what do we got going on? We got the weird news, which this one made me laugh. It made me laugh. All right. I haven't had sex for 2 years because men are too intimidated by my beauty.
That's something.
Oh, that's such a horrible thing to have, to be too beautiful for men to want to have sex with you. Give me a break. Number 2, that's the weird news for tonight. Main topics tonight are 10 things men don't like about women, but are too polite to say. We are polite. There's some of us that are polite about not letting them know what annoys us. And then 10 annoying things that every woman hates about men. I can't believe, Bruce, they actually found 10 things.
I'm amazed that there's 10 things.
Yeah, I mean, I could see maybe one.
I can see
2,
one
or
or
3.
2, but yeah,
only 10.
10's a stretch.
Yeah, I'm
sure some of those are redundant.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see this list.
I think Bruce is on to something there. Yeah. So those are our 3 topics. Oh, and Deana's topic: 11 people on why they stayed in an unhappy relationships, because nothing is ever as it seems. That's pretty interesting because I know a few people that will not name names, but are in relationships that are they're trying to make it work. I guess sometimes that's the thing. Are you trying to make it work? Are you happy? And I guess that's the most important part of it. Is if you are happy. Who is out there? Who's out there? We got a hello from Mark. Mark is out there. Yeah, sorry everybody. We are doing a time change. So 6 p.m. from now on is to help people on the East Coast, help myself out, get to work a little bit earlier on time. Well, actually on time. So hopefully you guys, this is something that's going to stick around. I like it. I would even enjoy starting at 5, but I know that'd be a little tough. I mean, for us to have to start.
3 my time. I can't do 5.
Yeah. So we will stick with 6 and see how it works. Afino, hello, my friend. Hello.
Wouldn't we drag him down?
We need Deana. We need Deana on the show. We need that female perspective.
Y'all are cute.
You need us to.
You need me to keep y'all in line.
That is it, right, Bruce? Without her, without Deana,
it's not a show.
It's not a show, and we would probably end up getting banned on YouTube within 30, 40 seconds of the show starting. So it's good that we have her here to protect us. She's here to protect us.
Yeah.
I'm the FCC of the group. That's terrifying.
Yeah, she works. Yeah. We need to get you one of those. What's that censor button? Every time John, just before John says something,
bar.
The little censor bar goes across the screen, across John's little screen. Censored.
This might be more my generation, but do you guys know that show? You can't say that on television. It was very much a Nickelodeon. And they would dump a bucket of slime on your head.
Yeah,
You're
I don't want the
far
slime.
away for me to pull a trigger, but it'd be really funny.
No, what we'll do is I'll give you control of the show, and what you'll do is you'll sense that I'm about to say something wrong, and you'll be able to put something up on the screen, on my screen only, that will say censored on it, and something silly.
Yeah, it's hard to do it live. That's where they get in trouble, like in the Super Bowl, when they have costume malfunctions live, and
Yeah. There will be no nipple accidents on the Friday Night BS show. Nipple slips. There will be no nipple slips.
Indeed, no wardrobe malfunctions tonight, huh?
Yeah, and you know what's funny about that? Because I have a couple of friends, and it seems to come up during the Super Bowl time about the nipple slip, but there's always one female friend, no matter what Super Bowl party I am at, when this conversation comes up, and she always brings up the fact, well, men have nipples too. I just don't understand why it's such a big deal. And I'm like, yeah, but
that's funny. It's a big deal when people are breastfeeding. It's really cute.
Yeah, that seems to be the new trend on TikTok. Breastfeeding. I started seeing them in my news feed. I'm like, come on, guys, really? I mean, I get it. All right, you do it. It's good for the kid. But you know what? This kid doesn't need to grow up someday. Well, he's going to grow up someday, and he's going to run into this video in his 20s. Yeah. Okay. And that's where I'm going at. I mean, I'm all for, women breastfeeding in public. That's great. Do it. You know what I mean? The baby's hungry. It's, to get him to stop crying. That makes sense. But to put it on social media, on TikTok of all places, for this child,
your kid's gonna write a book about you.
Hey, we might be embarrassing our grandkids now. Just these videos on YouTube. They'll look back and go, "Oh, that was my grandpa."
You want to see what your great grandpa used to do on YouTube? Hello, everybody out there. Let me say hello to whoever's out. Who else is out there? Oh, Adele. Hello, Adele, and Becky's with us. Becky, you like the time change? 6 o'clock. We're going 6 o'clock now. Let me open up Let me open up the first article. I haven't had sex for 2 years because men are way too intimidated by my beauty. Would you guys like to see her beauty?
Yes.
Yes, of course. Very much. Let me hide the all the bullshit that has come up on my screen for being on a site that is doesn't like sharing every bit of information that I have on my browser currently right now.
Hey, that's Kaylan is the hey.
Hey, Kaylan. This is the girl. This is the woman. I take it back. The woman that is, she hasn't had sex. She hasn't had sex for 2 years. 2 years. She's been dating, but she hasn't had sex for 2 years. So that's what she looks like.
I mean, are the guy saying no, or she's saying no to the guy?
Yeah. See, that's we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into
it with the nipples. She's saying no.
The nipples is saying, hell yes, the door's open. Come on in, gentlemen.
But the rest of her is saying, I don't know.
I don't know.
You're killing me.
Are we gonna snuggle after we're done? I'm sorry, ladies. I'll be nice. She is a Swedish model, Amber Sweetheart Johansson. Hasn't been on a date. Well, okay, now she hasn't been on a date in 2 years as she struggled to find the right man and believes it's due to her success and her beauty. Tina, thoughts on that statement alone?
You could be more narcissistic, I suppose.
Yeah.
That's very full of yourself. She's cute.
All right. Reading that does that to you, Bruce? Does that send a certain vibe about her too with you as a man?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, and then to everybody,
vibe of do not go there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I mean, man, I don't know. I don't want to.
You can notice it. I mean, if you're out and about and you'll see these women, and a lot of the guys will just go, nope, no thanks.
Yeah. Despite being showered, she's been showered with attention online by thousands of fans. It's a different situation in her real life, but now she's eager. She's eager to find Mr. Right. She wants Mr. Right and put an end to this 2-year long wait to go on a date and find a man. Now, reading that to me is like, okay, are you trying to find an actual guy to go on a date with, or are you trying to find a guy that you want to have sex with? Because that's how I'm taking the story. Which of the two are you? Which one are you looking for? You're looking for Mr. Right, or are you upset that you haven't had sex in 2 years?
Mr. Right now.
I'm looking exactly. That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is she? Because I know she didn't write the headline. So I'm sure somebody wrote this headline. I haven't had sex in 2 years because men are way too intimidated by my beauty. But then when you read, she's like, she hasn't been on a date. How do you not be? Okay.
I don't think it's because people are intimidated by her beauty. I think maybe she's a secret side note bitch.
Fire vibrator.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah. And then you
Nobody's
read
singing songs about anybody else not having sex for 2 years, but she's semi-hot, so break out the violins.
Yeah. So to me, when I'm reading that, I'm like, okay, Mr. Right. You're looking for Mr. Right, but the main title of the thing is all about that. The fact that you hadn't had sex in 2 years. So to me, I'm trying to figure out Mr. Right or Mr. Right now. Which one are you looking for?
I needed to write an article because I'm hungry.
Yeah, I need it, and I'm gonna be on. Come on, I mean, am I approaching a woman? I'm thinking of myself at her age and what I look like. Would I approach her? And it's a hell no. Bruce, at your age, at her age, would you ever approached her?
Mm-mm.
No, you wouldn't approach. Was it the bitch face or what? What was it?
Yep.
It's the bitch face.
She just gives off that signal.
Yeah. And then
I mean, it's not even just meeting her; just the picture is enough. She has 2 sets of luggage there, Jack.
She is in her mid 30s, I think, or in mid 30s.
Oh, the baggage.
Yeah. I haven't been on a date or have had sex in 2 years. I'm not celibate by choice. I just can't find the right guy. So she's waiting. She wants not just the right guy, but she wants the right guy.
She wants the guy.
The guy.
Well, the guy doesn't exist in real life. It's that unicorn that's at 1% online that are getting all the women. And he's just busy.
Yes.
He's just that 1% is just busy.
30s is the new 20s, but she is a supermodel. She is a model, and that's the thing, because you get this persona nowadays because of social media, Instagram, TikTok, all these other places, and you see all these women that are out there that are just amazing, beautiful women, and then the intimidation starts there. I mean, how do you approach someone when you're like, oh, here she is? Let's just take, for instance, you're scrolling through your TikTok one day and you see this woman and you see she has 1.5 million followers. And this goes for you too, Deana, as in your situation would be a guy. There's a guy you see on TikTok and he has, 2 million followers and the woman has like 3 million followers. And all of a sudden you're walking down the street or you're at a hotel or at a party and she's right there. She's right there. How nervous are you going to be? Already, I'm out of her league. I've seen her on YouTube. I've seen her on Facebook. I mean, so I get how maybe she has a hard time finding a date.
Well, you just got to introduce yourself as follower 7,927.
I can see it. My name is Horny Guy, Horny Guy Modesto, Horny Guy 1, 2, 3, 4.
Horny Guy 559.
Yeah, I am Horny Guy 209.
Man, I don't even think. I mean, because like, what was it? Plenty of Fish. She's got the online feed gals. Right, so they'll show a picture and you go click on the online and they're online, right? Like influencers, and they always look a lot better in a picture than they do when you click on the online. You go, well, it's not. You look at the same girl, and then the mouths on them, and the conversation, and they're just going about what are they doing daily. Like they could be cooking, or they could be just putting their makeup on, or just bullshitting. Then I get a little square where somebody can call in and chit chat, and like they're FaceTiming or talking and stuff like that. And I was going, this is stupid.
She's Splenda. She's Splenda, Becky.
This is like stupid. I mean, there's no way these people are not aren't getting dates, you know? Yeah,
this
I mean,
is
it's
this,
just
this is
scrolling with
where
all these people watching her, and it's like, yeah, you know.
I mean, that's where we're at in society today. That even the attractive people are having a hard time getting laid, and that's wrong. They're the ones that we're assuming they're getting laid nonstop. But she's saying I mean, 2 years, one more year, she might as well sell that out for a room or something, you know.
Yeah, just close the door.
Put a vacancy sign up or something. I don't know what to tell her.
Well, I saw something interesting on YouTube. They had some gal talking about women and their relationship to guys, and they said because of this online stuff that most of the women are under the impression that 86% of the men out there online are ugly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
you're right.
With that in that mind, they're looking for that other 15%. Well, so all the women are looking for that 15%. So stand in line, girls.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck with Becky out there, and D, I'm gonna hit you with the old Seinfeld line. You ready? How many guys out there are dateable to you? What is the percentage?
Like 4. It's like 4%.
Holy shit! Do you know how small of a margin you're talking about?
Yep, I sure do.
We don't stand a chance online, Johnny.
No, y'all don't.
4%.
You don't know how to take good pictures. You don't know how to.
I'm not photogenic. I'm not photogenic in the first place. So and ain't no camera gonna help that.
But that doesn't mean you can't just try a little bit.
All right, John. Put my suit picture up.
His suit, yeah. Bruce took a good picture.
I need to take a suit picture. I need to see this.
I was scrolling yesterday, I think is when I saw it, and I said, "Fuck! Finally, fucking Bruce took a good picture. Fucking Bruce took a good picture."
This is what Becky's talking about.
I got you, Bruce.
Don't tease me, Bruce.
Yeah, Bruce actually took a good. It would have been a perfect picture,
man. The picture.
If Bruce would have smiled. If Bruce would have just a little bit of smile, but I understand the situation and why he wasn't full smiling.
At a wedding.
Yeah, we're at a wedding, so we're not allowed to smile at weddings.
We're not allowed to smile. We could smirk, but
yeah. See, Bruce took a good picture.
You cleaned up good, man.
Yeah, he cleaned up good. He's ready. Right there. I feel like Bruce is selling apartments in Beverly Hills.
Yep. Had one guy come up and goes, Bruce, Senator Bruce. Bruce is running for senator.
Senator Bruce. Step into my office. Where are we going? Bathroom. Step into my office.
Hey, that's just 12 years old and still fits me and still looks modern. So I was happy.
That's great. That's great.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Do I get a sense that she's looking for sympathy here? She's looking for a shoulder to cry on. Is she going to get it from most guys are going to laugh at this and just say, yep. You know, you're freaking crazy. I says, I haven't been on a date.
A message to this woman from me. You did this to you.
Yeah, you did this. You're trying too hard on social media. Damn it. Let me make sure. Let me actually, so people know which topic we're talking about. Hold on. Give me like 2 seconds here. Don't count. I know how you people are. It's taking longer. I know, Deana. I know D.
There's only 2 E's.
I know. I like doing that. We were talking about this beautiful, beautiful woman that I would never say hello to.
Intimidated. She's a
narcissist. Would even ask her. I would even walk up to her and ask her what time it is. Even if I needed to know what time it was, I would not walk up to this woman to ask her what time it is. Now I'm gonna throw the question out to you, Bruce, because D had to answer it. So I'm going to answer to you. How many women out there do you consider are worthy of dating you?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I got a pretty high bar.
Yeah. That's why I'm asking you.
So I'm my finger cramps up swiping left.
But what would you put the percentage? Where's the percentage that you would put that you think that you say are eligible out there in the dating world?
I would say probably 40%, 35%.
Yeah, that's high. I'm in the 60s. I'm going to keep it open, maybe go 80s. Yeah. If I'm desperate, I might hit 95.
Well, so
guys are so different.
Yeah, you trip over your bar, John. Yeah, I can still limbo in her mind. You're tripping over yours.
Yeah, I would climb the fence to get on to the other side if I have to. Yeah. But Deana went 4%. Deana, 4%.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a D. I mean, I'm a little higher.
I mean, I'm in my 40s. It's a toss up.
Yeah. I can't find the right guy. My job hinders my love and sex life, with most guys scared to approach me. That's true. I'm going to agree with her on that one. To approach me. Last time I tried to organize a date, the guy canceled on me last minute. What a fucking idiot. Last minute. And I honestly think he was intimidated by my success and beauty and model the model explains.
I just canceled a date for tomorrow.
I just dude,
I deleted her.
Yeah, I mean, okay, I'm not being ladies out there. I'm not being a chauvinist pig. But if I had a date with this one, the one that I'm going to, if I'm canceling this date with this specific woman that we just showed you a picture of, the other one better be way better than that one, or my mom's in the fucking hospital and she needs me now. Those are the only two things that is going to stop me from going on a date with her.
I don't know. It's what was the word I'm saying? I think the date I had tomorrow with the gal was along the same lines of this gal.
Yeah.
That she was just pretty high on herself.
Yeah.
And what she wanted and what she was looking for and how she expected to be treated. And the list went on. And then when we had the little brief conversation, I mean, it started out that she goes, I don't want to chit chat. I want the guy to make a decision, set up the date, and we'll talk from there.
That's fine.
Right? I said, all right, cool. So I said, all right, I go, and I'm golfing in the meantime, right? So I said, Saturday at 7, be for drinks. And it pause. She types back. She goes, well, most guys, at 7:00 wouldn't be for drinks, would be for dinner. I said, okay. And she goes, well, but be for coffee on Saturday.
There you go.
I back. I said, well, I'm, LOL. I said, drinks usually is followed by dinner. Yeah. But if you want to do coffee on Saturday, that's fine. Okay, and I'm trying to do this as I'm golfing in between shots, right?
Oh.
So yeah. So then she texts back. She goes, "No, I meant I already have a date Saturday night."
Oh, fuck you then. Get the hell out.
Coffee on Saturday, and I thought, oh, sorry, I'm in the middle of golfing. I misread it. Didn't take it that way, but yeah, coffee's fine for Saturday. Yeah. So, and then a long pause, by the time I got home, I said, that script, delete.
Yeah. Well, okay. Now I'm going to put this a different type of scenario. Maybe this guy that asked her out, that canceled on her at the last minute, maybe he didn't know what he was getting himself into. And I can see that maybe happening today with everyone being on YouTube and yeah. I mean, maybe he approached her. He did ask her out. And then he got home and he did a little digging and he's like, oh shit, she's out of my league. Now, let me ask you, I'm going to go with Deana first. Same situation, but a guy. It's a guy that you asked out. You get home, you did a little Google FUBU, and all of a sudden you're like, holy shit, he's got 10 million followers. He's a fitness expert. He does fitness videos. He's a physical trainer. He just everything that you're like, oh shit, are you going to call him and cancel that date, or are you going to go for it? You figure he said yeah right already.
He said yeah already, so I'm going on the date. I mean, He's probably delicious eye candy.
Delicious. I like that. I haven't heard that
Maybe he hasn't had
describe a
sex
man
in
in
2
a long
years.
time.
Maybe he hasn't had sex in 2 years.
Maybe he hasn't had sex in 2 years. No,
Maybe.
but now the only scenario I could see where Deana may decide not to go out with him is maybe the certain photos that you may have seen on his IG with other women and partying. Would that still would that have made you change your mind?
I mean, it would definitely put a red flag in my head.
Right.
But I would still go on the date.
Yeah, you're still going on a date.
Sure.
How about you, Bruce?
He might just be charismatic.
Yeah.
Me?
Take the shot, right?
I may have put myself inadvertently in that situation already. So
yeah. I mean, you go for it. I mean, yeah. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. You move on, But still, you take.
No harm in trying, but if you get certain red flags, sometimes there's more flags you want to go. The odds are against it. So why spend the money and put yourself out there where
Yeah. I'm going in with. Yeah, I'm going with. Okay, look, she said yes to me, so obviously, it could be two things. It was a pity yes, or it was hey, this guy's cute. I'm gonna go for this. I'm gonna try it out. Maybe I'm not.
He's got his bar low.
Yeah, maybe she was drinking at the time. Who knows? And just said, "Fuck it, let go out with John." What the hell? He smelled good.
Well, you ought to try that, John. Just try hit some of those social media gals and see if you can get a date.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go do some fake pictures with like partying and have a bunch of women around.
Well, here's an idea. You could look this gal
Photoshop
up
my face on Arnold Schwarzenegger's body.
Mercy date.
Yeah, Photoshop my face. Yeah,
look her up and offer to take her out on a mercy date.
Yeah. Hey, you're pretty hot, but you never dated a 5, so why not give it a shot?
Yeah.
All right, let's finish this up here. What else did she have to say here? Let's see, where is she? God, she is hot. Sorry, guys.
Oh, you keep
I've
seeing
tried.
the picture. We're not seeing it.
She is hot.
She's 20. Damn. That's why she looks hot.
Yeah, she's 20. Yeah, I take it back, Al. She's 20. Men have told me that they don't take me seriously. That we'll see. Okay, if men, there are certain guys that can pick up on that quickly. That yeah, exactly. Yes, they want to go out with you, but they know that the likelihood of it becoming a relationship isn't going to be there. It's going to be a good time. It might not be sex involved, but it's like, hey, I get to go out with a supermodel. Guys gonna jump all over that. I mean,
take some pictures, put it on your social media.
Yeah, you take some pictures, you put it up on your social. Yeah, since I've tried dating apps, but guys seem to think it's a fake account. And I'm catfishing them. See, that I get.
I see that because I see that on the dating sites and they go, why that girl's too cute to be on a dating site. This guy can't be real. Why is she on a dating app?
You can't use that one anymore, though, Becky. Yeah. Everybody is on social media. Everybody. There are certain people that don't share their whole life on social media, but there are people that like like her. They're fitness models. They're making money. They're making upwards to $10,000 a month for posting a few pictures a week. I mean, it beats the hell out of going to work at Save Mart every day. So, since I've tried dating apps, but guys, like I said, they think they're getting catfish, so they don't swipe right on her, or they don't find the content online real. So it makes it very awkward. I feel like they're more interested in betting me. Okay, come on. Now, hold on. Let me find.
Isn't that what she's bitching about?
Yeah, that's where I'm going with this. Is she, all right, Deana, answer this question. And I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this one. So let me put the thing up for I say ask this.
And your hate mail too.
Yeah, to my co-host.
You have a hate mail.
To the co-host.
Me.
I lost my train of thought. It was so bad that my mind told me to forget about it. My mind was covering for me. Oh man. Okay. This woman in her situation she says she hasn't had a date in 2 years and she hasn't had sex in 2 years. Now she's saying that they all are out to bed me. So I'm assuming if she is saying yes to a date, has she made her mind at that point that she's going to sleep with that guy? Is that possible or is that not possible, being that she hasn't had sex in 2 years? And she doesn't go out on dates for 2 years either. So
that's rough because she's clearly very selective.
Yeah. That's where I'm going with this. Yeah.
Probably ain't had the bean licked in a while. I don't know how to put that any gentler than that.
It's the BS show. You don't have to be gentle.
Nobody's found her easy button.
Censored.
Nobody pressed her side easy of the lawnmower button 5 times.
Yeah. Now I'm not saying. Yeah, I'm not saying the guy doesn't know this. He doesn't know that she hasn't been out on a date in 2 years. She hasn't had sex. Well, everyone knows now, but prior to this, they don't know that. But she does. So I'm assuming she's so, like you're saying, Deana, she's very selective. I mean, she hasn't had sex in 2 years. She hasn't dated in 2 years. So I'm assuming if she's actually giving someone a yes, this part where she says they're all trying to bed me, whose fault is that then for saying yes?
Precisely. I don't have an answer for that one.
Yeah, I mean, come on, girl. Make somebody's day. Make somebody's night, I should say.
Make your day. Make your own day. Woman, exactly. If you're bitching about not getting laid for 2 years, go get some.
Had 2 years.
You're Jesus a model. You're being stupid. Just go.
Take the
wear a condom.
Wear a condom. A lot of shit has happened in 2 years. Oh, that's terrible.
Me? Becky, I don't behave myself ever. Have you met me? Come on.
Yeah. We're not trying to behave on the BS show. It's not part of the show. I don't feel sorry for her. I'm not going to, all right, I'll take back. I don't feel sorry. I get that. I kind of understand what she's going through. Not that I'm going through this, but I can kind of understand how difficult it can be when you are someone on social media with 1 million followers, 2 million followers. I get that. I kind of get it for celebrities too. I mean, I can understand how difficult.
John, you're a celebrity with
not even.
You've not been laid in 2 years because.
I've got her beat. Yeah, I got her beat in that department. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, I get it. It's got to be difficult. I mean, if you're a celebrity, even a celebrity, like, I mean, how do you even set up a date? I understand now why most of those celebrities kind of date within. You know, they meet somebody from another celebrity's friend. You know, it's like, hey, I have a friend. You need to meet her. Otherwise, I can't see like a celebrity just going out like we do to meet someone. You know, like that's the goal.
They would have a hard time without being incognito, but
because everybody wants to bed them.
That's my goal.
And then you have the ones like Leo DiCaprio who only dates between that 20 and 25-year-old range. So, you know, it's just, yeah. Oh, Leo, someday you're going to have to father some children, kid. Well, he's not even a kid. He's not even a kid yet. I mean,
no, he's in his 40s like me.
I'm looking for someone with intelligence, kindness, and good manners, and someone who isn't cheap. My biggest issue with Swedish men is the lack of. I'm not going to say that. Unfortunately, in my hometown, guys want to share the bill 50-50, and I hate that. I'm about to say a bad word. I'm not going to say it about her. Okay, she don't like. I didn't know that that's the way it was in Sweden. 50-50.
Oh, she's in Sweden?
So.
Yeah, she's in Sweden, and she doesn't like the fact that guys in Sweden think that you should split the bill 50-50. And I hate that, especially on the first date. I don't mind paying for myself on a date, but it's the principle. Okay, first date, I get that. Me and Bruce are old school. We're gonna pay for that first date, especially if we made it. Deana, first date, where are you at with that? Guy
It
paying?
depends on the date, man. It really does. I'll pay for myself. I'm not trying to be a mooch.
Right.
Go
Right. I
Dutch,
mean,
snort
how you
giggle. Thank you, Becky.
yeah, I mean, you're gonna be upfront about it too, right? I can see you being a
Hell
person
yeah.
saying, "Yeah, hey, I got this for myself." You know, this is the first date.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm
I
the
could
kind of
see. I
person
could
that
see
gets
doing.
mad when dudes open the door for me. Like, I can do it too.
No, you
I could
can't.
see.
You'll trip
I
and
could see
fall.
G arm wrestling for the bill on the
For
table.
the
I've had
that may or may not have happened.
I've had dates that said they wanted to pay until they got the bill, and then they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh shit!"
I'll just leave the tip. I get that a lot. They'll reach for the bill and they'll
Right?
see
All of
it.
a sudden,
They'll slip it back. You go.
oh, I don't know
I'll
if I
do
can
the
find
tip.
my
I'll get it
wallet.
next time. I said, yeah. I'm sure you
Oh,
will.
that's what a
Yeah.
bottle of wine and 6 glasses cost?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Oh, yeah, I've had the dates that said not the tip, but they will be like, I've had a date that said, "Well, I'll get the drinks." And I'm like, "That's cool," because I know I'm gonna be at maximum a 2-drink guy, especially on a date. I'm not drinking more than two drinks. Speaking of someone in Sweden, Barbara. Hey, long time no
Barbara.
see. Yes, Barbara.
So,
Barbara, let me ask you. I'm kind of curious because where
what's
you're at, who pays the bill on the first date? I'm kind of curious if you can. I hope my English is good enough for her to understand it. Loveless, thank you. We appreciate it. That's why we started early. See, now this is UK. This is in Europe. Barbara's coming all the way from
That's
Europe.
awesome.
Yeah,
Thank
so
you
it's
for coming to see our
yeah.
she gets
weirdness,
to listen to
Barbara.
all our American accents.
Yes. And let me yeah, so I'm curious on how it works where you're at. Are guys paying to go out on the first date? Are they paying the full bill or guys uh or are they flipping the bill or are they taking the bill on? So I'm kind of curious to see that. Actually, I want to correct myself. Barbara is in Austria. So in Austria.
Oh,
In Austria, yes. Definitely.
that's not
The
Sweden.
man. See, she said the man. So in Austria, the man is flipping he's taking on
Oh,
the bulk of the bill. So
Still very
yeah,
old
yeah.
fashioned
yeah,
worldwide.
very fashion.
That's good to know.
Except
Yeah.
for Sweden. Let's go to Sweden, John.
Let's go. Me and Bruce,
Yep.
one way ticket to Sweden.
We get to see the pretty Swedish girl, and they have to pay half the bill.
For the whole bill. See, the guy
Mhm.
pays. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the old school way. I get it. I mean, well, let me ask you, Barbara, because I'm curious now. You're a successful woman? How about if you say, "Hey, I got my own bill"? Does that offend the guy? Yes, Austria is old school. Does that offend the guy? I'm kind of curious because the UK guys, I even Europe and UK, they're kind of the same guys. Do guys get offended if the woman says, "No, I got my part of the dinner. I'm going to go ahead and pay my own part." So I'm kind of curious how men how the guy reacts to, "Oh no, I pay." Slam the beer down on the table.
No, I'm polite about it, but I'll take care of the bill. So,
Yeah,
but
yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be different everywhere, so I was
yeah.
kind of curious on that. Let's do Deana. I will send
Hmm?
you you have the link to the woman's part of the questioning thing. Do you have
I
that link?
do.
Yeah, I can send it to you. Hold on here. Let me make sure because the guys are going to do one. We're going to talk about the one we picked, and then you're going to do the female one.
No
Okay.
second date.
Yes, a second date, baby. All right.
Just
All
like
right.
America.
Yeah. If you let me see 10 things men. Okay, you need the 15 annoying things. That's the one for you.
That's an
Yeah.
awful short list.
That's a
Yeah,
short list.
15
Sure, it's way
annoying.
more than 15. These are the top 15.
$10 a man wrote this. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, I'm sure he did, just like he
uh,
invented heels and bras.
I am going to put the link to the female question one for you in the private chat there, Deana, and you could click on that one, and then but usually but usually by the second date used to okay, see that's cool. I like that. because dinner could be. I don't know how dinner could be. I'm
Dinner's
assuming dinner's
expensive.
expensive. Where even in Austria, I've seen the restaurants that you post, Barbara, in your videos, and those don't look like those. Those are not your $100 BJ's restaurant.
Hey, that
That's a
meet and greet I did 2
$40.
weeks ago for lunch and cocktails was and dessert and candy afterwards. It was probably $100 date.
Yeah.
For a meet and greet.
That's the stake at worst. Some of the places that Barbara see, she's even that's just that might be just the drinks, Bruce, where they're eating at. All right, 15 annoying things every woman hates about a man. That's the one Deana's going to do.
They found 15 things, huh? Wow.
Yeah, they found. I don't know how they did it.
Only
15.
Yeah.
And me and Bruce and me, the proper way of saying it, are 10 things men don't like about women.
Only 10?
Yeah, but we're
How
too
come they
polite.
get 15 and we only get 10?
I don't know. It's just it's the internet. It's rigged. $100 for starters. Yeah, I know. So me and Bruce, because me and Bruce, I think me and Bruce are perfect for this poll because we are. I think Bruce and me, whichever way you want to say it. I think we're that polite guy. We're going to be polite about it. We're not going to embarrass you or call you out on these things, but we can do it here on the show. We can do it on the show.
We might be thinking it, but we may not say it.
We may not say it, but we're thinking it. While women are often vocal about what they find attractive in men, men are often hesitant to voice their opinion about what they don't like about women's appearance. This article will explore some things that men don't like about women, but are too polite to say. So that's
it's a death sentence. But yeah,
it is. It is. Does my butt look too big in this dress?
There is no right answer.
I'll let you know after 3 drinks, sweetheart. Yes, you don't see. That's what I'm saying. I think that it's. I don't need a man to pay my bills. That's right. That's right.
Right.
Heavy makeup. That is one of the things that comes up. That is the first thing. And I knew without even looking at this article, I knew the heavy makeup thing was going to come up because there's a certain point where you go from, all right, let me put it up. Hold on before I say this.
When it's a brush or a spackle knife, right?
Send your hate mail to my co-host down there, Deana. There's a point from where you go to a woman to a clown at the circus. There's and
it's a fine line, ladies.
Fine line. It's I don't know
it
if
gets
you guys
crossed often too.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to use, for instance, as an example, and I'm thinking everyone on this panel has seen the Drew Carey show. Remember Mimi?
Yep.
There you go. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Is that a good
eyeshadow up to the eyebrow in a single color?
Yes. So there is a point where it gets to there, and I can. I am a nice guy. I'm probably not going to say anything. Bruce?
Well, I'm not going to get close because it's going to get all over my face and shirt. I'm trying to, but I won't say anything. I'll just be cautious around it. Yeah. I mean, I literally had some days wore so much makeup I put a towel in the chair in my car, right? Because I have a black interior in the car, and I would find the makeup
know.
all over the seat and stuff. I mean, it was bad, and I didn't want to say anything, but it was like, you've got too much stuff on.
Yeah. I mean, on a date, no. Now I'm going to switch it up on you, Bruce. Your wife.
Yeah.
How are you? You're not holding back. Am I right? You're going to say, "Hey, hon, that's a little too much." The date, that's different.
Well, it depended on what she was doing. I mean, if she was going out and was like dressing to the tills, she would have the makeup to go with that. But if it was just like everyday stuff or just
going
casual crap, then it was light. So if she could go either way. I mean, I preferred that she went light, but I mean,
Look, even Bruce would still try to save his ass. Bruce,
I'm still being nice. Yeah,
he's still being nice.
yeah.
All right, Katrina was very light with makeup, so it wasn't. She didn't put a lot on, and if you were to ask me today, I couldn't tell you what she was putting on.
Oh no, I know it cost a lot of money.
Yeah, that's all. It's like that I know. How much is eyeshadow? What the fuck? Are you buying a fucking oil rig out in fucking Saudi Arabia? What are you getting from?
King tax is a bitch.
Yeah.
You know, being single, I don't miss the makeup drawer, which was basically the whole damn bathroom. But yeah,
it was the whole damn. Look, we're shitting on women already. Send all your hate mail. Yeah, I am.
To Bruce at.
No,
I did a Deana there, Bruce. I'm trying to think. I was like, how do I say this? Yeah. Again, I mean, you want the person that's next to you and that you are going out on a date to be pretty. You know, that's the reason you asked her out. Let's be honest. It's not just all the other things that she wrote. You chose her because she was attractive. Let's be honest. So if I see this picture on Tinder or whatever fucking app I'm on, and I see her and we get this date, and all of a sudden she walks through the door and it's fucking Ronald McDonald that I'm looking at, I'm going to be a little bit like, hey, what the hell happened here? I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to hold back. I mean, I'm not going to
catfishing. It's a whole separate episode.
I'm not going to just go with the flow at that situation because like, it's not that I'm going to be embarrassed, but it's just like, you know, why? You're so pretty. This is the picture I saw. You didn't need to go from here to here, you know, with it. So
you're just going to give her a towel and tell her to clean it up, or John?
No, I'm going to say it in a nice way, Becky. I'm not being jerkful. I'm going to say it in a nice way and how I'm going to tell her.
Take a layer off.
Hey, this is what I saw. This is attractive to me. This is too much. I already like this person. You didn't need to go this far. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's boy, you are walking a fine line there, young man.
That's fine. It's a date. It's not going to be. Now my wife, I'm with you on that one. On my wife, it's going to be a little different, and I'll be a little bit more tricky about it. I'll be like, hey, you know what? Try a little less. I think you should. Oh, sure.
Well, you criticizing a lady and what the makeup she puts on and what she dresses up, and you open your mouth and say those words, you are.
Yeah,
because they're like elephants. They will never forget, John. They will bring that up 20 years later.
I know. All right, Deana. Have you had a guy? And I could tell you don't put a lot of makeup on, and I like that, and that's great. But have you had a guy say?
I've got tons on, John. You can't.
No, I sure do right now.
Yeah, you don't have that much on. I've seen some of your pictures. You look perfect, so don't worry about it.
You're a liar. You're look, and I appreciate you.
You don't look like Mimi. How's that?
Fair. That's
I'm watching John sink himself on this show right now.
I think what they're saying, what I think they're saying is the woman it's not the little bit of too much. We're not talking a little bit of eyeshadow. This isn't about little eye. This is heavy. It's just heavy makeup.
If you can see from space that there's cake on your face, you need to take a step back and scrape some shit off.
Yeah, if you could scrape her face and it takes 6 layers to get the skin.
I'm the wrong person to ask about this. I don't wear makeup on a regular basis. This is as made up as I get is for this show.
Yeah.
Because of the camera.
I will say the makeup is magic because I mean on the dating sites I'll see the first 2 pictures and I go, holy cow, this gal is beautiful, and then you hit the 3rd picture and go, what happened to the first 2 gals on the picture? Right?
Bruce is turning all women into David Blaine. Watch this.
No, but I mean, it literally on the profile.
Now you see me.
The first 2 pictures are a gorgeous woman. You get to the 3rd picture, go, wait, what happened to the gal that was on the first 2 pictures? Because the girl in the 3rd picture is nothing like the girl in the first 2 pictures.
That's what I'm saying. I why not be open about that and say, hey, this is what I saw on your profile. and this is what you're giving me. I mean, you didn't have to do all this. I already swiped right. I already find you attractive. I already like
I wasn't saying it
everything
was
about
bad. I'm just saying it's different.
You didn't need to go Ronald McDonald on me. All right, Deana, hit us. Hit us with the woman.
I can't believe they found 15 things.
I can't either. I don't know.
Did you send me the link? Because I don't see that.
I sent it in the private chat. Private chat. You know where you've been drinking, private chat.
Duh! I'm 2 hours ahead of you. Of course,
I have to work tonight, or else I'd be slamming some beers right now too myself.
All right, but it's not in private chat.
It is.
It's in there.
It's in there. I'm looking at it.
Hello, darkness,
I didn't open it up.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Can you resend the link again?
Oh no! Private chat in StreamYard. StreamYard private chat.
Oh, that's why.
That one.
Someone needs to put the doobie down.
No, I smoked the doobie after the show.
Oh, okay.
I planned my life.
After. You're like, I gotta fucking clear my mind of all the nonsense Bruce and fucking John just filled in there.
That's how lame my fucking life is I plan my life around. I just wonder
what private chat she was looking in.
Yeah,
I was looking at the Facebook private chat.
She was looking at the After Dark chat.
Dear Lord.
Dear
Lord.
The private chat you guys got going on this show.
Yeah, there should be a private chat on this show.
What the fuck did you send me? AfroLady.com?
Yes.
Annoying things every woman hates about men. I can read it right in the link.
I'm looking at it, but when I opened it, it was not.
And you scroll down, and it should have 15 listed. I don't know how. Again, me and Bruce stated this.
That's why
we don't know how they came up with 15.
15 things.
Okay, here we go.
Some redundancy somewhere.
Because men are perfect. Men are perfect.
I can see one or two things, but 15.
Men are simple. What I've learned is men are simple, and if you overestimate how simple they are, that's on you, baby. Because they're
sex and food. That's pretty much all we look for.
Pretty much it. That's all you want. It's sex and food.
And some guys just want the sandwich. I just want the fucking sandwich, man.
That falls in the food category. Sex and food.
Headphone.
Number one, guys with poor attention span. I'm gonna go ahead and say that's all of you.
All right. No, okay. I can see just witnessing from this show. I'm like, I can't even defend myself on that one from this show.
What? What'd you say?
What was that? I said take out the garbage. No, wait, that was yesterday.
I have ADHD.
Sorry, Dia, wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Deana. What was the first one again?
We didn't even get through number one.
All right, I'm going to defend some guys.
Yeah, I can multitask.
How can I do this? I already have to send hate mail too. Yeah. You guys hit us with so much stuff.
My background.
That it's hard to process where we're at in the discussion. So it's just Facebook. It's like 15 instead of. Again, you said we were simple. Most women think the same thing. Men are simple. So if you would stick to one thing at a time, I think we would pay more attention.
Food, sex.
I'm listening.
Food, sex. If you want his attention, ladies, if you're trying to get him to listen to you while you tell him an important story, take your top off.
Take it naked and make a sandwich.
I just said, take your top off. It's sex or food. If you make a sandwich and take your top off, undivided attention.
And put on, what's that? You can leave your hat on. Number 2 for you guys. While some men don't mind a little bit. Oh, God, here we go. All right, the sign's up before I read this one out. While some men don't mind a little bit of body hair, excessive hair can be turn off for many men. This includes hair on the leg, arms, underarms. Women who are confident in their natural appearance are often more attractive than those who go to the extreme lengths to remove every hair on their body.
Are you telling me I don't need to get a Brazilian anymore?
I think that's going to be. I don't even know how that comes up. To be honest with you,
Honey, our buttholes hurt. If that's what you're saying, tell us to stop. We'll stop.
I mean, it's different. TMPI. Too much personal information. Yeah, it's true. I don't know. Bruce, I mean, that's a tough one. You bring up a good thing there, because I don't. That's like, I don't even know how to begin to bring that up into conversation with a girlfriend. That there's too much down there, there's too little down there.
Well, I mean,
I don't even know.
Does the carpet match the drapes, or
I don't care if the colors are matching. Yeah. I just
or is the carpet laminate?
Does that matter?
Is it Venetian blind? Are those Venetian blinds or shag carpet down there?
Dear Lord.
Yes, it's bodyscaping. So yeah, I mean, okay. I know it's different.
Isn't everybody doing it? Because that's all I see on TV is the manscaping or the womenscaping commercials for razors nowadays.
I know a lot of women that cannot stand a guy that does his eyebrows, that does, everything is meticulously done in perfect, the beard, the eyelash, the eyebrows, the hair. I know a lot of women that just don't find that very attractive because it doesn't come off as being manly enough. Like, a man shouldn't be plucking his eyebrows. A man shouldn't be, doing certain things to his body that makes him look a bit more feminine. Is that true, Deana?
Metrosexuals will always lose this much respect for me.
Speak up, woman. That's one of the things we said about you guys.
Can you hear me now?
I hear you, girl.
I've done the metrosexual thing. It's, y'all are very high maintenance. Y'all are more high maintenance than I am. Yeah. Not my jam. That might be another jam for another lady. I am not that lady.
I like what Becky said. Just be clean. That's what it comes down to.
Shower, yes.
Yeah, shower. I mean, granted, if I were a woman and my man was constantly walking around the house with breadcrumbs in his beard, I may suggest, hey, maybe it's time you trim your beard or learn how to fucking eat. One of the two is going to have to happen. Either you're trimming your beard or you're going to have to learn how to fucking eat. I mean,
the flavor saver is not cute. Please don't do that.
Yeah. I'm done, and I'm tired of going to Save Mart with you and asking my friends, telling me they know what you had for dinner because it's in your fucking beard.
That's how you cause yeast infections on your lady later. Unless you're not doing that, which is another episode again.
Oh man.
Well, I mean, when your husband puts the goggles out and brings a weed whacker to the bedroom, then you got an
issue. All right, Bruce, where do you stand? And I know it's different. In the UK, more women do have a little bit more hair under their armpits, and I get that. And some of them don't want to.
I don't get the armpit hair. That's gross. That's not cute on men either. Gross.
Yeah. Well, I ain't shaving my armpit. We have to have. It's important that men have hair on their armpits. It is.
Well, I mean, I'm not a hairy person, so I mean, I don't have. I'm not Mr. Fuzz, so because I get too much.
I don't have a hairy chest either, but I mean, I've never seen a guy's hair. It only grows to a certain length. I mean, it's not like fucking I'm braiding my fucking armpit hair.
I've gone to Mexico and seen these European guys, and I swear to God, it looks like there's a bear in a Speedo in the pool.
It's not cute.
No, it is.
We don't
not
like
pretty.
it.
No. I'm sitting there with the wife one trip, and she starts laughing. She goes, "What?" And I go. She goes, I think there's a black bear in the pool in the Speedo. Oh my God, this guy had so much freaking body hair. He literally looked like a wet bear in the pool.
Oh God.
in a Speedo.
Becky doesn't want to see a lot of hair. Becky doesn't want to see a lot of hair.
Body hair is nasty. I'm not into it.
I mean, I know a lot of women that want that nice hairy chest. I mean, they want to dig their fingers in there.
No,
not the back. Yeah, the back.
Back hair's gross. Oh God.
He looked like a black bear in a Speedo in the pool. He had that much hair on him.
Is that a sweater? Nope.
All right, but here's the big question, Bruce. Are you going to tell her she has too much hair, or are you going to be polite and just go with the flow?
Oh no, I'll tell her to shave those legs because it just bristled the hell out of my leg.
Yeah, the shaving of the legs is
Well,
important.
yeah, because I mean, you get into bed and they always run their leg up you, and all of a sudden it's like, ah!
Yeah, yeah. All right,
Then you got a sweater on down there, or what?
Watch this one, Deana. Bruce, have you ever gotten in trouble for using her razor?
No.
No, you've never did that, huh?
He would steal mine, but I wouldn't steal hers.
Yeah, I've stolen hers once or twice, and he's like, "Did you use?"
Well, yeah, because when they shave there, you're gonna nick the hell out of their legs after you shave yours.
I know you did. I see brown hair in there. I was like,
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
Our face hair is a lot coarser than their leg hair.
Well, she's blonde. She's like, I don't see blonde hair in there. It's all brown, so I know you used it.
No, I always had my razors. I never grabbed the Lady Bic or whatever the heck they were using, Apple 80 or whatever.
Oh, I have. I'm out of razors. I'm out of razors, and the one I have is cutting my face up. I will grab her Lady Bic and finish my job. All right, Deana, what is the one that the women had a hard time figuring out for us?
The one. Sorry, did I close that browser? Jeez.
She's already did like 2 things. There can't be much left.
Yeah, it can't be any more to that list.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Guys who are obsessed with themselves. That's number 3.
Guys that are, well, don't you want that?
Like be the gym bros, wouldn't it?
No,
they're always posing all the time.
Chads. The chads are gross.
Now wait a minute. Did you say guys that are too impressed with themselves? Is that what you said?
I said obsessed with themselves.
Obsessed with themselves. Okay.
Of an egotistical dudes are gross. Yeah. Gross.
Bruce, I'm gonna let you start off on that one. How do we fight that point? Come on.
Well, I don't know. I guess you would just, avoid talking about yourself all the time.
Yeah. How is there a difference between being obsessed with yourself or just confident?
Sure.
See, is there a difference? What is the difference between? What's the difference between obsession?
I think like an obsessed person, like in a conversation, would be just taking over the conversation or dominating any conversation just about themselves. And if the other person wanted to cut in and make a comment or something like that, they just kind of cut them off or steer the topic back to them, themselves again. So I've seen that. And that's a turnoff.
Yeah, I guess that would be a turnoff if I were a woman. Oh,
she's just shaking her head.
Yeah, I mean,
probably never met a guy like that. D. There's not too many.
Never.
Probably not that many guys out there like that. But
yeah, I mean, I get it. I mean, the guy that's confident, and then the guy that's like, "Hey, bro, man, I got driving a Corvette, man, and I'm making 6 figures." Is that cocky or is that being too confident?
Yep. That's cocky. That's your penis might be in your brain. You might share a brain with your penis.
Oh, that is annoying, Becky says.
Moving on to number 4, which is very similar to the last one.
It's our turn. That
redundancy.
Can I skip number 3?
Wait, it's our turn. See, and they say
don't
listen.
Ahead.
They say we don't listen, Bruce.
Yeah.
I'm ready to just smack y'all down. I'm outnumbered.
Kind of being obsessive, isn't she? But
oh, here we go. Number 4. Bruce is going to agree with me. And this is a tough one because I think Bruce has been in this situation. I think we talked about it before. Too much perfume, Bruce. Too much perfume.
Yep.
How are you going about that? Are you going to be polite and just say, "Great, you smell great"?
Well, my eyes, nose are watering and sneeze and all that. There's a hint. There's no cat or dog here. Maybe what you're wearing.
You figured they would get the sign when you say you smell good, but then you take 4 steps back.
Yep.
That's like a sign
or when they hop in the car, you immediately roll the windows down.
Yeah. Deana, are you an overuser of perfumes?
No.
Not that she knows of.
No.
I mean, maybe she had a guy that was too polite to tell her. So,
yeah.
No, that's never happened to me before. We have a scientific array that goes to that. There's a spray, delay, and walk away. You spray, delay, you walk away.
You don't do the on
if
the
you
wrist
ever watch Queer Eye, it's a thing.
Yeah, you don't do any on the wrist and rub them together and then put some on the coochie and
1942 anymore.
A woman's scent could be alluring, but too much perfume can be overwhelming. And even
That's a two-way, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. I have not been on a date where I felt this was an issue. Most of the people that I've been with, the women that I've been with, have been pretty good about not overdoing it.
I think it was more the elderly ladies, that.
Oh yeah, man, my grandmother
probably don't bathe as often, and they just
Ew.
lather up with the mascara rather than.
It's called a whore's bath.
Yeah, I remember that's funny you bring that because my grandmother was that way. She would always put so much on. And then I knew when my kids were at my mom's house to visit because they would come back and they would have it just absorbed into their clothing. I was like, oh, you've been at Nana's. Because you could smell it like 3 days later.
My dad was that way. He was single and he had those plastic Brute bottles.
Yeah.
Right. And he'd always have like 4 or 5 of those in the freaking car. And every time we went any place, before he even got out of the car, he'd splash them on again. And then we'd go someplace, and then he'd park and we'd drive. And before we got out of the car, he'd splash himself up again. And I go, man, never let me get that way, Dad.
Bust out the Febreze. Oh man. All right, go ahead, hit us with the one you made up.
Yeah, the redundant one.
The redundant one. Sorry, I closed it because y'all are fun. Oh, number 4. Guys who think catcalls are supposedly synonymous with sexy.
What are you talking about, Hottie? That's fine. I don't understand why we can't do that.
I'm going to make the noise for you. Ready?
Hey, baby, back that ass over here. Bruce, come on, throw one of those cat calls out there.
No, we weren't allowed to. We were.
Allowed to.
We were not allowed to on a job site on my job sites. That was termination.
All right, but I'm going to throw this back at Deana. Deana, what? Just throw me out a number. What percentage of women out of 100%? What percentage of women you think enjoy those cat calls?
Very happy now. He wanted to hear that noise.
The one that's walking down the street and hears it and goes, "Oh, thank you, boy."
Yeah, that's the 1%. No, nobody likes that.
It's higher than that. It's higher than that.
Do you want 1.5? Will that make you happy?
Yeah, that's better. 1.5. Bruce, what do you think that number is? Honestly,
that like the cat calls?
Yeah, that like the cat calls. Be a man and give me the honest answer. Not the politically correct one. Give me the one.
Is there like a comparison in your article?
No, there isn't one, but I'm kind of curious to see where we both go with this number. I have mine in my head right now.
Probably not very high, but maybe 5 to 10%.
Wow, you're lower than I thought. I have it at least in the 20s. I think at least 20 to 25% of the women enjoy that cat call.
Really?
Y'all are ridiculous.
Is Becky going with 18 or is that 1.8?
1.8.
That is 1.8. That says 1.8%.
I'm surprised you rounded it out to solid
women
numbers.
Cat call men.
They're not good at it. Yeah. That's one I've heard them, and they're not good at it.
Cat calling, yeah.
They just don't know how it works.
It's like, oh, come on, that was lame. Really,
yeah,
you can do better than that one, right?
Yeah, it's the woman that walks by the construction site and goes, "Damn, you look sexy in those work boots." That doesn't work. That doesn't, you
take your shirt off, baby. Take your shirt off.
Oh. I say, I'm sticking
Women
with the
animals around job sites. That's
I'm thinking it's in the. I'm thinking it's in the high 20s. I think so. Bruce, this one I think not so much today, but I'm going to say this one for guys in the 80s was probably an issue, and that's high maintenance hairstyles. That it's Bruce knew exactly where I was going with it when I said
you had to be careful smoking back in those days because you could light them on fire.
Aquanet.
They could go up in a flame ball, man. Hell, that Aquanet.
What do you? Yeah, this is a second visit to the ER. Come on, sweetheart.
Becky knows. She's laughing.
All right, Bruce. Because you were married in the 80s. Did your wife go big with the hair?
She had fine hair, so going big was tough for her. But when she wanted to get body and fluff it up, which was like 2-hour ordeal between the curling iron and all that other crap that they would use. Yeah, there was a lot of hairspray involved.
Would it have been but you politely didn't say anything?
No. No, I would just factor that in. We're going to take 3 hours.
To go. It's like all right, we have dinner.
And it could turn ugly if the hair didn't come out right. So,
my God, the whole night. You guys would let a whole night be ruined by hair.
Yeah, if the hair just didn't came out like they expected to be, the whole night was
poor Deana being on his panel by herself tonight.
Yeah, Deana's going like, oh bullshit. Oh no. It's true. Yeah,
Deana, you ready?
Come out perfect. The night was screwed up.
Deana, are you ready? All right, here you go. I got the question for you. Nice date. Nice restaurant. He's taking you to a nice place, classy place. This means that you're going to have to dress up and get your hair did, as the new generation says. What is Deana's amount of time that she needs to get this all done?
2 hours.
2 hours. Oh, Bruce put up a 5. Fuck, Bruce.
Wow, Bruce.
Bruce,
how long does it take you to get ready, Bruce?
Oh, guys are like 30 minutes.
3 hours?
No, 30 minutes max.
30 minutes.
Because y'all don't have to do like coily hair and makeup perfect and like shoes that are gonna murder you later, or
you just gotta scrub, dry off, and comb the hair and brush your teeth, and we're out the door.
All right, Bruce. But how about did she go? Did she look at you after you were done and she was done and she goes, "Come on, Bruce, that belt doesn't match your shoes."
Oh yeah.
There's our downtime.
It was amazing, and I could even dress myself.
Yeah. What are you doing? That shirt doesn't go with what you're wearing.
Oh yeah, you can't wear that shirt with those pants. You get the wrong belt. That shoes don't go. No.
Yeah.
That
So we were. So to Bruce's 30 minutes, we add another 15 to that because you have
redressing Bruce.
Redressing. So 2 hours. That's not bad, Deana. That's not bad. 2 hours is a decent. I get it.
Does that include shower time?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to be sure.
Yeah.
That could be more time on that 2 hours if we considered the bathing and all that, the prepping before the makeup and the dressing.
I'm very low maintenance. I'm not. Well, this is the most made up I get all week.
Yeah. No. I mean, and I'm going to agree with the 2 hours. The 2 hours I think is okay, and I'm good. 5 is and that's my wife was my ex. I gotta remember, keep saying that, was right in that same ballpark. 4.5, 5 hours to get ready.
Oh yeah, because they go through countless outfits.
Yeah, and it got shorter as the kids got older. So as the kids got older, it didn't take her as long because it was special that we were going out. So she took that little extra,
was that like the 10 different outfits she tried her all in on?
Yeah, exactly to go out. So, but I get it. I mean, I understand
not that bad.
The process.
I'm not.
You're trying to find the right dress. You're trying to find the right pair of shoes to go with that dress. You're trying to find the right belt. You got to
empty the purse out every time.
Yeah, you got to get the right purse. You got to get the right hairstyle for the dress. I get what you guys go through. I get that. Now, I'm not just talking about let's go to Arby's dinner. I'm talking, if you're going to a fancy place, you're getting dressed up, Deana, and you're going to make sure you look good. And
absolutely.
It's going to take you some time to pick the right dress and the right shoes and the right purse.
Well, we plan that shit in advance.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. But you change your mind as soon as you walk out of the closet with an outfit. That ain't gonna work.
Not me. Me.
When Bruce said,
make a decision.
That's Becky. How long it takes her to get ready?
Yeah, Becky, how long does it take you to get ready? When Bruce says it was going to add the time, I thought Bruce was going to go, does that include shopping time for the new dress?
That does not count unless you are shopping the day of, which makes you an asshat. Don't do that.
I have, Bruce, and I'm sure Bruce has done this, but I have shopped for a shirt for the night before a date. I have done that. I've gone out and said, I will tell myself,
my closet, if something ain't going to work, then I don't need to worry about it.
I will go. And plus it's great because then I can hit on the girl working at the department store getting me a shirt. So this way I can secure a second date with someone else. That's why guys go to the department stores to pick out new shirts.
Yeah, you want to pick up on a girl, go to the men's bar at like Macy's or something to buy some cologne.
Yep.
There you're gonna have all those gals and they're trying to spray you down.
D, she's got no backup tonight.
Just telling you.
We love her. All right, where's the fifth one you guys made up?
I don't think we talked about 4, but I'll go to number
4.
5.
Go 4.
I think they're all redundant.
No, we are on number 5. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
And we don't
guys
listen, Bruce.
Who are afraid of making eye contact.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow. Okay.
I would never have seen that. I mean, I feel like I'm staring half the time. But
yeah. I get in trouble for that now at my new job because I'm supposed to be staring at this monitor.
3 seconds is called sexual harassment.
You mean that eye contact? Okay.
Oh yeah, 3 seconds. 3 seconds is sexual harassment.
All right. But hey, Bruce is going to stick by with me in this one. All right. It's like a fucking billboard down there. I mean, if you fucking got the button all the way down, where do you expect my fucking eyes to go? I mean, if you're
eyes up here, buddy. Eyes up here.
You
might as well fucking have an open sign flashing in neon there. I mean, if you're going to go out there, and okay, I'm not saying all women are out there like that, but if you are out there and you're wearing a V-neck that goes down to your fucking belly button and you expect me not to look at cleavage, then you wore the wrong fucking top.
Hey, I had the biggest test of my life.
Send all your hate mail to Deana.
John, hate your hate mail.
No, I had the biggest test of my life down in Mexico with my wife. And our first trip to Mexico, we met this gal in the lobby when we were signing up for excursions. So
excursions,
all our trips and stuff for why the week we were down there. You just
it's fully exclusive.
Well, what we didn't realize because our first trip to Mexico that when the travel agent said it was European, we didn't really know what that meant.
Oh yeah.
So
I know.
I discovered when we went up, got in a swimsuits, got checked in the room, came down to get our towels, and started walking past the pool to get to the beach. The European man.
Hold on, Bruce. You notice what Bruce said there? I covered. Go ahead, Bruce.
We noticed that the European meant top was optional. Right. So I saw that as we're walking by the pool area, and then we got to the beach. Wow. Okay. It's going to take a couple days to get used to this. So go take a dip in the pool. We got the lounge chair by the ocean and stuff. And lo and behold, the gal that we'd met in the lobby earlier that was booking an excursion with her kids comes running down the beach with her top off and sits on my edge of my lounge chair to have a conversation with us.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
So it's like eyes up, eyes up, eyes up, because she's got no top on.
Yeah, I'm looking.
And she's this far from me.
and Bruce's wife is going.
My wife is right there watching to see where Bruce's eyes are going. That was the eye test.
Yeah, that would be tough.
I remembered that I should get my mirrored sunglasses out so that I would be safe.
Well, I would have told my wife, "What the fuck? What do you want me to do? You know, how am I not supposed to look? I'm a man. I am a man. Damn it." Deana, you did yours. You did yours. We don't agree with it.
Eye contact. I don't agree with that at all. Yeah.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
And even here we go. Hold on. Let me grab my cell phone. I don't know where my cell phone is right now.
That worked out.
Let me use this as a cell phone. Here we go. Picture a guy, a girl. Picture a guy's taking a picture like this. His face.
Yeah.
A girl.
Girl's gonna get the cleavage in the picture.
Got to get that cleavage.
It's a chin thing.
It's not.
It's a look down the top with the push-up bra.
It's a chin thing.
It's the look.
No one looks good like this or this.
They got something else in me that besides the chin in the picture.
Because this is not cute.
Yeah, I know, but it's funny when you do it when they do a series of those photos, together, and you start looking at the series of photos. Because the guy's
gonna go, man, what a sexy chin she's got.
But wait, this is what I love. Okay, they're doing this, and they're taking 4 of them, right? But the 4th one, finally, it's like 3 buttons have been taken off. She figured the first button wasn't enough. Let's do one more. That one's and do another one. Oh, there they are. There's the part of the Red Sea right there.
No, because the camera keeps going up higher.
Yeah, it gets up higher.
So it starts like here and it goes here and it goes, and then pretty soon it's like,
all right,
Yeah.
But
I will say, D, I'm just gonna look at their chins from now on and think that's just all they're trying to get.
That chin turns.
That is a hot looking chin.
Damn it. You don't want to know. You don't have any clue what I want.
That's the first thing I'm going to say when I message him on the profile. Love the chin.
I want to get that chin pregnant.
Do it. Love the chin. Yeah.
That's what I'm going to say. I want to get that chin pregnant. All right. Number 5 for us is appropriate. Right with you guys. While men appreciate women who dress in a way that is flattering to their figures, there is a line that can be crossed when it comes to clothing choice. Clothes that is too revealing or provocative can be a turnoff for many men. It's important to dress the way that is appropriate for the occasion, and that doesn't send the wrong message.
Yeah, you want to see that? You want to go see all that? Go to Walmart.
your thoughts, Deana, on the inappropriate clothing. Have you had a date say, "That's too hot, Deana. Go take it off. Put something else on. We're going to Arby's. You don't need to wear that leather mini skirt and a push-up bra."
Off, I would never go to Arby's. So let's throw that out there.
Oh, that's right. Vegetarian. Okay.
Don't they have lettuce at Arby's?
But yeah, they have lettuce there. Can I have a lettuce bun sandwich, please?
Can I get a lettuce bun sandwich for $17, please?
$17. Can you cut that lettuce really thin?
You don't the Walmart women, no.
What I miss?
I can't sigh any harder than this.
Becky, what you missed is we are talking about men
about the chin shot.
Yeah, we'll go back to that one, but we're talking about men that are too polite to tell their old lady or girlfriend that what they're wearing is inappropriate. Then we are too polite to tell them. So I'm going to ask Deana, have you ran into that situation where a guy said that's just too hot? You need to change, Deana.
I have run into the situation where that's happened, unfortunately.
And did you change?
Did you have too many buttons unbuttoned? I bet you had too many buttons unbuttoned.
Go ahead, Deana. What did Deana do? What did my Sicilian sister do after she killed the guy and put him in a bag and dropped him up?
That is a more accurate portrayal.
Well, what he critiqued on her, though.
I had a pair of pants on that had a rip at the lower upper thigh. The lower upper thigh. So it's below the butt crease, but above the.
It was on the back or the front?
Thigh. At the back.
Oh, so if you bent over, it was going to be a little higher.
Sorry, what?
So if you bent over in those pants, it would that hole was going to be a little higher on the butt.
That's not the point.
Yeah, that was the point.
That's not the point. I bet it was the point that the guy was trying to make.
It might have been.
Yeah. But you changed. So he wasn't being polite. He was just going to let it out. Now, is this someone new? Is this a new date, or is this someone in a relationship?
That I've no longer in the last 2 years.
Oh, we know now why. You know, he wasn't polite. He was on. After he finished his sentence. After he finished her sentence, Deana already had his fucking pink slip done and filled out for him already.
Black eyes were had. It was a whole thing.
He's been laid off.
Do you know how fish breathe underwater? I'm going to show you.
Becky says it was an easy access violation.
Yeah. Deana's like, I'm going to tie this rope around your ankles. Don't worry about the cedar block. Don't worry about that block right there. We're going to test this fish theory out. You jump off the boat and you tell me.
Let me know if you can breathe.
I will start the stopwatch. You let me know when it's time to come get you. Use your FaceTime me because the iPhone is waterproof. So FaceTime me from the bottom of the ocean and let me know when you've had enough. You can keep those pants. You can keep those pants. Leave the pants on.
Is why these women
just keep sending blub.
Why they're spending that much money on less material on these jeans now?
All right, I'm gonna throw it. I'm gonna throw it to Brucey. Bruce. Bruce, I don't even know why I'm asking you this question, but have you been in that situation? Have you had to tell her that's a little too much? That's a little too hot, hon. Come on.
I think the only thing I've ever commented about was maybe you should button one more button up.
You just that was a little too much, right?
Just a little too much cleavage.
Yeah. I have said your mom
only because they're thinking they're upright all the time.
Yeah.
Well, women are not upright all the time. They're bending over for something.
They're bending over a lot.
They're bending over, and if they're unbuttoned a little bit too much, then it's like, well, there's a free shot.
Yeah. I've the only thing I've ever said to her, and I regret it the day I said it because I did get couch time for a while, but I said, I said that skirt's a little too short for a mom. And that's
Said the mom word.
Yeah,
the mom word was the wrong avenue.
I gotta.
You shouldn't have added mom. You should just said that skirt's just a little too short.
Like she was a mom, so I thought that was
That's not a word to say.
I stick by it. 25 years later, saying I still stick by it.
You never used the mom word in dress clothing at the same time.
Hey, I got my point across. I did sleep on the couch, but I did.
We said we got their point across.
I got my point across.
Did we get our point across?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was safe, and I did. I in the same situation.
So did she go out in that outfit, or did she change, Don?
She did change, but like I said, when we got back, I heard it's the first time in our marriage. It's the first time I heard the door lock in the bedroom.
Ooh, so I knew, out of the bedroom.
Yeah, I knew it was couching. I was couching it. And I was the asshole that knocked on the door and said, "Can I at least get a pillow?"
Did she chuck it at your head?
No, she didn't even give a pillow.
No, I don't think he got the pillow.
She's like, "Fuck you! I didn't hear you."
Are you ready though? This is, and she was in a better mood when she woke up, but she again, right after she woke up, she was in a better mood. But then she got pissed off because I used the clean laundry as a pillow, and it was all wrinkled. So I got in trouble for that.
Bonus points.
You should have made a sandwich.
I needed a pillow, man.
You should have made a sandwich.
What's with like leggings being like the national outfit of forever now.
Oh, don't say anything about leggings. John likes the leggings.
I mean, they're just it's like just seems to be like the only thing these women wear anymore.
That's fine. They could wear that 24/7. Come clean my house like that. I'd be more than happy.
Well, some shouldn't be wearing leggings, John.
Oh yeah, some should. It does.
A privilege and not a right.
Yeah. It's a privilege, but not a right. Yeah. Deana, what is number 6? I think we're on 6 or 5 with you.
Yeah, no, we're on 6.
Okay.
Hang on.
Another made up one.
Number 6. Guys who never laugh at anything.
Okay.
Really? Well, they are really stretching to make this list.
Yeah, that's a stretcher
because have a sense of humor. That's a giant red flag.
I'm gonna get in so much trouble for this one.
Oh Lord, here we go.
No. I get it. I would be very strange to have a group of people at a table laughing and constantly looking up at someone that isn't. But I've been down this situation because here we go. I love her. I did love her, guys. So my kids are listening. She didn't get them. She was your typical blonde where I knew if I explained it to her, she would laugh. That's how Trina was. There were some jokes she got right away, but there were some that I really had to like put her to the side. And then she would like 10 minutes later and she'd be the only one laughing. She goes, "Oh, that's funny." I'm like, okay. But yeah, I could see where that would bother me. But I think being in the situation I had already been in, I would assume that person wasn't that it didn't have a funny bone, or I would go first in my mind thinking this person maybe just didn't get the joke. You know what I mean? Is that safe? Don't send hate mail. How about you, Bruce? Bruce. Yeah, that's how I am. I've been with other people that just didn't get commercials, for instance. I mean, sometimes I had to explain a commercial to her. That's how bad it was.
No, I mean, I'm always think of myself as quick-witted with a sense of humor. Yeah. So if I get in a conversation, even with texting with a gal, I'll usually get that comment and go, "Wow, you're quick and funny."
Yeah. So I think these are all made up, Bruce. They're stretching for number 6.
I mean that's 5. It's only going to get worse as they get to 15, John.
Have you had that, Deana? Have you had the guy that you were just like, dude, why do you get that?
No sense of humor, guy.
Laughing? Yeah,
no, I don't know.
Have you ever had a no sense of humor guy, Dean?
That's not like a thing that ever like. That's a non-attractor, red flag situation for me.
That's almost like sociopathic. I mean, it's just
Yes,
that's
social suicide. If you can't laugh at yourself, you suck.
I mean, if like I said, I mean, if everybody at the table is fucking laughing and you look up and this guy's just, that would be just.
There's not a second date after that. You suck.
How weird would it be if like everyone's laughing at the table, but then it hits him 3 minutes later, and then he's the only one? That's still weird. No. It took that long to process it. It's like, oh, that was funny. And those people make me laugh. The one that's like 3 minutes later is like, oh, I get it. That was funny. It's like, okay. Oh, Bruce, have you been with someone that you just didn't have that sense of humor? Have you dated anyone that didn't have a sense of humor?
No, I mean, I don't think I would date someone who didn't have a sense of humor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think Deana's a little bit like me. I think if you don't know pop culture humor, current pop culture humor, like Family Guy, Seinfeld, stuff like that, because I think Deana's like me a little bit. I think there are certain situations where I will throw out a Family Guy quote or a fucking Seinfeld thing. And I expect you to know it, especially if we're at the same age. But if it just goes whoop, I'm just like, to me, I'm just like, Seinfeld.
Yep.
What's Seinfeld?
And goodbye. Like,
you
know what Seinfeld is? And
I mean, pop culture stuff, I feel like I know not everyone is into it, but like shows like Seinfeld, Family Guy, there's a reason these shows are big and they're funny. And I think it's important to be able to laugh at those things and know that if I bring up the series or the episode of The Bet on Seinfeld. I threw money down at the dinner table and I said, I'm out. I expect you to know what I'm doing at that.
Better know what we're talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm out.
Red flag.
Yeah, I don't really watch a whole lot of Family Guy. Would be pushing it too for me, but
yeah. See, but I don't expect you at your age to throw out Family Guy quotes on a date. Now I can see the younger woman that you are dating throw out you better start taking up some Family Guy knowledge, Bruce, if you're going to date those younger ones.
It's so funny. Just watch the damn show, dude.
Just watch it.
I mean, I do watch it. I just don't watch it a lot. So
yeah,
it's like late night TV when it just plops onto the channel,
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, all right. We are up. Deana's got me fucking doing that now. Damn it, Deana.
That's awesome.
Oh, while confidence is attractive quality, some men find women who are excessively loud unappealing.
True.
True. Women who dominate the conversation, interrupt others, or I think that goes for both sex.
Yeah, I agree.
That goes. We just kind of goes back to I think one, right, that you were talking about, Deana, on your list. I think that goes back to one one of those numbers about being
one of those.
No, she got to the obnoxious over cocky guy, but not the loud.
A
woman attention person.
Be loud unless you're Italian. Come on.
Yeah, if you're Italian, you get a pass.
You get a pass.
I play with a lot of
Italian, Greek
Portuguese guys that are really loud and talk a lot. So.
Italian and Greek, you get a pass.
Yeah, you get a pass. Otherwise, go away.
Women who a woman who is comfortable in her own skin and knows when to listen can be more attractive than the ones who dominate the conversation.
Correct.
Yeah. It's a little
true both ways though.
So. I don't even think that is even a anti-feminist statement for a man to say, right, Tina? That wouldn't be even an anti-feminine statement to say for a guy that you're just too loud.
I don't think so.
Woman, you're too loud, woman.
Bring it, bitch. Yeah, I'm too loud, and also I will punch you in the face.
I'm gonna punch you in the face.
I think I'm loud now.
Goes right back to
Tina's loud now. Wait till we get to the bedroom. Sorry, no.
Deana's got a discount at Home Depot on cedar blocks.
We got a screamer.
I can see Deana pulling into Home Depot. Give me a pallet of those. Yeah, I'll take the pallet. Take the pallet.
The whole thing.
What are you building, Deana? I'm not building shit, but I need a pallet. What is the next maked up one that you have for yourself, for us?
The maked up one?
I mean, they're getting like stranger and stranger,
Number 7, guys that never let your phone line rest.
Oh yeah, that is annoying on both parties.
That is quite annoying. Don't blow my phone up.
I'm going to
never
give you
pull mine out on a date.
Gym scene.
I got it on silence in my back pocket.
Everybody get that one? Everybody knows that scene? Porky's gym scene, the howling?
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah, everyone got that one. Yeah, I agree with that one. I don't think it works for both sides. You're on a date, put the fucking phone away, man. Now, the only exception I make to that is because I've had women say I'm going to leave my phone on the table because I have kids, and I'm like, cool, that's fine.
That's fair.
That's fine.
No, I've had the ones too where we meet and greet, and they've got a contact that they check in with to make sure that they're okay.
That's acceptable too. Yep. But she's letting you know that, right?
Yes.
She's letting you know that. I mean, she's not, because then it would be to you.
It'll vibrate, and she goes, "It's my my safe word."
Oh, yeah.
It's my
on a
pineapple.
date. Yeah, Beck, on a date, meet and greet usually, not on a date.
Yeah, I've had her. She told me, hey, I'm not being rude, but it's just I can't hear my phone in my purse, and I have children, and I need to have my phone where I can see it if the kids call. I'm like, that's fine, but she left it on the table upside down.
Yeah.
But here's the other problem she had. She was an app freak, and she had the app that would set off the backlight every time she got a text message. So it light up this fucking restaurant like a fucking Christmas tree every time it went off on a text. The flat. You remember that app?
Yep.
Yeah, and it would flash, and I was like, well, maybe you should shut off the flashing part of that because everyone's looking around the restaurant like, what the hell's going on here?
Got a little light show going over here at table 2.
This next one. We're going to do one more, and then we're going to go into Deana's topic real quick. We'll do this last one. And because the only reason I'm doing this one, because
I had a topic.
Yeah, you have that one. You have that one about the peoples and relationships. those fucking weird people that are actually in relationships. This one, I'm only doing this one because this one bothers me a little bit. There are certain times that this one doesn't bother me, and there are certain times when this is just a little annoying. Overly long nails.
On guys or girls?
Girls, for us, guys. Yeah, guys can't stand women, and they're too polite to say anything when they have like fucking, I don't know,
claws,
Wolverine fucking nails.
Wolverine, on. Yeah. I don't
look really at Deana. Deana's holding back.
Yeah,
Deana,
I'm not overly
put your
fond
nails
of
up to
long,
the camera.
Nails.
Let's see.
This is.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect.
That's
But you have done them. You have done them, right? You have put.
Sure.
Right. How long is Deana go?
I can't even operate with freaking stupid. That's just.
I love watching them type.
I don't know how they do that. Actually, I don't know how they do anything with those long.
I don't either. How do you wipe your butt? You cannot tell me you wipe your butt in a cleanly manner.
Take out a guy for it.
Stabbing your own sphincter and putting.
I always assume
under your fingernail.
I always assumed they had someone in the women's bathroom that did that for them.
No, not a thing.
I need a wiper. My nails are too long. Now,
so I need someone to go under my.
Yeah, hold on. I got some shit stuck on my fingernail. Now they are great during sex.
No, they're not.
No,
they leave scars.
You can't even tickle the taint. Not even a little bit.
Oh, I ripped you open.
Oh, you can't have kids anymore.
This is sex, not a vasectomy. What the hell?
It's a vasectomy.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, a certain length is fine. I have seen some, and you're right. Where was I? The dentist office. I was like, how are you doing this? And I was shocked because, I was shocked because when I went to sit down, someone else came in, and it was a new patient. So she didn't have to just hit a couple buttons to add the appointment. She had to fill things out. And I'm not shitting you. She was flying. I can hear it. I was like, how the fuck? I wanted to get up. And look because I could hear it. I can hear when someone types really quick, and she was screaming through that keyboard. And I just wanted to get up and look and see how the fuck she was doing this, because they were long. And all I heard was, I was like, no way. There's somebody else is doing that. She's got another set of hands. All right, Deana, you're up, sweetie. What do you got?
Well, shit.
Deana's topic of
maybe
the
later. Maybe later. Huh?
Deana's topic of the night.
My topic of the night? I had a topic.
Yeah. Other than the made up men's things that you were brought to the show.
I made a PowerPoint.
You want me to bring up the PowerPoint, or?
I'm gonna share my screen.
Okay, good. Yeah, that way you can control it.
Sure. Share screen.
Hello,
why are we not doing the
old friend.
Windows. Awkward virgin. Yes. Found it.
Yes. Okay, let me bring it in. There we go.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you're doing the lost virginity one. I thought you were doing. Oh, you're gonna
I
do that one.
was, but I didn't read it enough, and I made a freaking PowerPoint. Okay.
Okay, we'll go with this one because this is a great one. This is a great one.
It is a good one. Awkward Stories of Lost Virginity, Volume 1.
Oh, let's stress to everyone that these are not our stories.
No, these are told by Reddit users. These Reddit users are being left anonymous. I'm not trying to get added.
Yeah. This isn't Bruce, Deana's, or my story.
Mickey says awkward.
Oh Lord, yes,
it
they
would
are.
be if it was ours.
So awkward. Okay.
You might
Number
have to
one,
read them,
her dog was in the room with us. Afterwards, I didn't know what to say or do, so I thought I'd lighten the mood and ask the dog, how'd I do?
Was that a guy or a gal?
That's a dude.
Yeah, it's a dude.
I hope it was a male dog.
I'm not.
I do too.
Okay, for my first time, I don't want fucking animals in there. I get how that could be awkward. Dogs stare.
Dogs stare, but they also want to get up on the bed and see what you're really doing.
Yeah, they lick things that don't need to be
put
licked.
Noses where noses don't belong.
Yeah, I don't want to be going, where'd that fucking second tongue come from,
Yeah, because you know what dogs do with their noses when there's another dog.
Yeah. Right? I mean, and then I have a story to this story where I've had a buddy who got bit by her dog because the dog thought he was hurting her. Yeah, he was hurting her.
Where did he bite him?
On his toe, because his toe was hanging over the edge of the bed, and the dog thought he was hurting her, jumped off the bed. Thank God the dog jumped off the bed, because who knows what he could have bit up there. And then
don't hurt mommy.
And just bit him, and he bled. He had to go get a tetanus shot.
Tetanus or no rabies, huh?
Rabies shot.
Oh wow!
Yeah, because he couldn't remember the last
tagged,
time. Yeah, and he couldn't remember the last time either. So. All right, go ahead, Deana.
Number two. My not so fun. This one's funny. Girlfriend and I skip school to fuck around after parents leave. Girlfriend begins to suck my dick. I ask if I can put it in her just a little bit. Girlfriend bends over. I last about 7 seconds. Me, was that sex? Her laughing. Yes, that was sex.
Yeah. Hey, that first time is quick sometimes. You gotta
7 seconds, huh?
7 seconds is a little. I mean,
you have to be 8 seconds for it to count on a bull.
I mean, 7 seconds. I don't know if I would even write that on Reddit.
Yeah. I don't think it counts. I think it's got to be 8 seconds.
Yeah. I would at least exaggerate and added a 1.
Don't count.
I would have added a 1 somewhere in the front of the 8 or the back of the 8. Yeah. I don't think I would have put fucking 7.
I think there's an 8-second rule.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Before you read the next one, let's. I want to get a woman's perspective. And granted, that is the first. This is the first. That's their first time. So your expectations aren't. But you're still a bit upset,
There's
right?
No expectations. There's
but are you still a bit upset? It's 7 seconds.
No,
so D, did that count?
What's happening?
D didn't count, did it?
But you guys talk. You guys talk. You know that even for a first time, 7 seconds isn't adequate. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to don't pretend like you.
She's not sure she's still not a virgin.
Yeah. She's probably still a virgin.
Grandma, I don't know. I don't know what the time
just wanted to hear.
On that.
I just wanted to hear what you guys. But okay, all right, here we go. But are you? I want to know if you guys lie, because are you going to tell your girlfriends it was 7 seconds?
No.
No, okay.
First time? Hell no. We're going to lie and say it was 25.
It was like heaven.
It was the best 30 seconds of my life.
The best 30 seconds. And a guy walking around, he thinks it was 7 minutes.
That's great for you, baby.
That's pretty sad still.
All right. What's number 3?
Number 3. My experience is only really awkward in retrospect. I was 18 and oblivious really oblivious. I basically had to get pounced on in the most direct manner to even notice. Anyhow, I suddenly found myself with a girlfriend that was 3 to 4 years older than me. I hadn't even kissed anyone until she showed up. One evening, I'm at her place with another couple, making out ensues. Sorry, reading this font is hard. Midway through, she takes me into another room, gives me a BJ. Woohoo! After the deed's done, she goes in the other room while I try to recover the ability to move. When she walked in the other room, she theatrically wiped her mouth, thus announcing her conquest. Where the awkwardness comes in is that I'm now married to the girl from the other couple that was. Oh!
Oh.
So he's married to the other couple.
Yeah, the other, yeah.
I'm just gonna go ahead and skip ahead. There's not words for that one. I don't have words for that one.
I don't have words for that one.
Number 4, which is number 5 in the slideshow, but it's number 4. One night after some drinks, this girl very forwardly asked me if I want to have sex. Little virgin me was scared as hell, but not about to pass this up. We go into a dark room, start kissing, and get down to business quickly. I have no idea what's going on, so I'm on bottom. It's about 95 degrees in the room, and she's going at it pretty hard on top. So my sweaty heart, it starts hitting the backboard. So I'm already not having the best time. But on top of it, this girl is getting way too into it and starts scratching my chest violently. Ooh. And this was no sexy scratch. She was literally drawing blood. I guess my penis felt I was in danger.
Yes.
I basically hear it whisper, "I'm getting out of here, buddy," as it slowly went limp inside of this girl. This poor dude. After a minute, she realized what had happened. I got out of there as fast as I could to go to a nurse. My bleeding chest. Well, the story die, and I can't even blame them. I can't either.
I can't either. I mean, your first time and it goes that far, and you're not ready for that, even for a guy. That's
got a screamer.
Yeah.
What are you doing in there, bro? What are you doing in there?
Got a biter, scratcher, screamer.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. If she's a scratcher, she might be a biter.
Yep.
Oh, guaranteed.
That's not a good combination.
You notice something that's funny about all these stories? The girl's always on top.
It's the guy telling the story.
That's a very astute observation. That it segues perfect into the next one. She was on top of me. Was she? We were in her bed. The door was was on the opposite wall behind her. Her brother walked in. Oh shit. She grabbed the blanket to cover herself up and quickly jumped off of me. And for some reason, I quickly grabbed my phone and pretended I was texting. I didn't even think to cover up or hide anything. I was just lying on my back, fiddling with my phone while my girlfriend tried to rectify the situation. I always pretend to be texting or doing something on my phone when in awkward situations. And because I'm a moron, I guess I thought it would work as well.
But he's butt naked. So he's butt naked.
He's
butt naked, pretending to be texting.
Probably an erection still.
I'm hoping that he was. Well, he is. It is his first time, but I'm hoping he was man enough to take his underwear off. I mean, fuck.
Oh dear Lord! And your socks. Don't do it with socks.
There's a hole here for a reason. Can't I use it?
There's a Jesus.
Hey, some guys got cold asses. They don't want to get their ass cold, So
I guess that's a fair point.
I don't think that's a legit reason.
First times are I don't think anyone's. There are probably some that are out. I'm not going to say everyone has had it. Some people have had, and I don't know how truthful they are, but some people have had some great experiences at their first time, and some have just been very awkward. But man, I don't know how I would react if I had my girlfriend's brother come in the room, because I'm scared. That's like dad. That's the same thing as dad, because the big brother, he's like, "What the fuck are you doing on my sister?" It's like dad walking in the room. It's the same thing. The only difference is dad is going to be smart enough not to hit you, but basically grab you and throw you out of the house, where brother is going to beat your ass. It's going to beat your ass. And the problem is you're fucking naked. So you're getting your ass beat naked. So yeah.
No, Mark, I was looking at my cell phone.
No,
eyes are down because I'm looking at my phone.
With others there. Hey, you never know, Becky. I mean, when you're in high school and that opportunity happens, it doesn't matter where it's at. It could be in the gym, it could be in behind the locker room, could be under the bleachers,
could be
in the dugout,
basement. That's oddly specific.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But Jesus, 7 seconds. I was always curious if you guys actually told your girlfriends it was 7 seconds. That was good to know that you guys lie for us.
Oh, yes.
But does that change as you get older, though?
Yes, it does. If you're
now you're like that fucker. 7
40s, that is not 7 seconds in heaven. That is get off me. It's not pleasant.
Yeah.
No one's winning.
Deana just grabs her phone. Yeah, he's a one chump. He was a one pump chump.
I mean, 7 seconds is like, that's quick, man.
That 7 is quick, man. Fuck, think about that. I mean, 7 seconds. It takes you 10 just to get your pants off. I mean, fuck, 7 seconds.
My point.
Yeah, I think of that. I think of the American Pie movie with the Russian girl. He never got his underwear off. He never got his underwear off.
Yeah, if for your first time and you have something like that, I don't think I would have lasted that long either. Oh man. Well, that is the Friday Night BS show, 6 o'clock edition. So we will be doing this. I like 6 o'clock, and it was nice to see some different faces. Yeah, I like doing it at 6.
It's 8 o'clock my time. I can still do things with my evening.
Yeah. So this works out. We will have everybody back next week, hopefully. But we had a great show tonight. Thank you, Bruce. Thank you, Deana.
I will not be. I'll be doing my 100-year celebration next Friday.
The high school reunion, right? 100-year high school reunion. Yeah. Did you get your stone tablet and your hammer and chisel ready for the occasion?
No, but I'm just dreading wearing the name tag because it's going to be really heavy.
Yeah, that name tag's going to be fucking out of marble and shit.
Really heavy.
Well, when you get there, say hi to Caesar for me.
Yeah.
Let him know that.
Well, I'm
I'm talking about actual Caesar from Roman times. Not Caesar, not the guy.
Hail Caesar, Emperor of Rome.
Yep.
All right.
It'll be interesting because it's going to be all the classes from the high school.
Oh, that's right.
I don't think there's anybody that's graduated 100 years ago that's going to be there. Maybe in spirit, but not physically.
Should we do a poll, Deana? Should we do a poll if Bruce hooks up? Should we do if Bruce hooks up poll?
With Cleopatra?
Not with Cleopatra.
Hey, I don't know if I'll recognize anybody, but I am. Let's see. So Friday night is a block party.
That's cool.
Downtown Burlingame. So the bar, bands, all that crap. And then Saturday daytime is a park party where they're doing bands, music,
Peace, Mark.
Awards, all that stuff. And then Saturday night, the individual classes or combined classes are having dinners at different restaurants.
That's cool. You heard what they're doing for his. You heard what they're doing for his high school, because the school is celebrating a 100-year anniversary. The actual school. So instead of having one graduation class, all the graduation classes are coming. So you're gonna be hanging out with millennials. Yep. You know, a lot of millennials.
Well, my brother and his wife are going, and he was 6 years behind me. So
yeah, well, shit, 6 is no big deal. But you're gonna actually have people in their 20s there, Bruce.
Oh yeah, I mean, graduated last year? If they show up,
18, 19.
Graduated in 2022.
Yeah, so you're gonna have
Married to me,
19-year-olds
graduated
there.
in 1977.
God, how hard is that? Dina, think about how hard that is for the poor bartenders there. They're gonna be like,
Please give me tips.
Yeah, high school reunion, dude. The dude's 18. I graduated last. He's 19.
I know.
Oh,
I
fuck.
remember my wallet, my ID with me in case I get carded all the time.
You know what you're going to get that day? You're going to get a lot of 19-year-olds asking you to buy drinks.
Yep. That's what's going to happen.
Or if you guys are doing the smart thing where they have you, is it drink cards or drink tokens?
I have no idea.
Oh, you don't know, because sometimes
I don't know if it's if they're going to allow alcohol in the street or you're going to have to be in the bar drinking it. I know at the park.
Well, think about
this,
open
containers at the park because you're in a park.
If they do give you drink tokens, you know how much money that drink token's worth to a 19-year-old? You got $100? I give you a token. One token, $100. How bad do you want that Jack and Coke? All right, guys. Yep. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. We will see everybody next Friday, 6 p.m. for now on, guys. Thank you, Deana. Thank you, Bruce. And peace and out.
Good night, Comet Grub. Good night, Becky.
Good night.
Mark.
Yeah, Becky.
Good night, Becky. Good night, Mark. Good night, Joe.
Who else was there? Barbara was there.
Good night, John Boy.
John Boy.
Yes. Good night, 7-second pump chump, whatever you want to call it. Good night to that guy. He was done before the show started.
I still think it's an 8-second rule to count, but what do I know?
Yeah. All right, we're out of here. Peace out.